And we're back.
Wow. It's only been a month again.
Yeah.
Things gotten kind of hectic.
We have our reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Well, if you watched the last episode, you would realize why it took so long to get the last episode up.
Mm-hmm.
And why it took so long to get... Actually, no, that doesn't really make sense. Why it took so long to get that last one up.
And why it's taken so long to do this.
Right, it's correlated into this too.
Yeah.
Because we still have to figure out like a different setup and stuff like that. This is the first time we're filming in a different location as well. And we did figure out a setup I think is better than episode 5's.
Yeah.
So at least the audio won't be as messed up as the last one was, which is good.
I mean, hopefully we'll see what happens.
Hopefully, that's what we hope.
Yeah. Maybe we should take breaks, you know, in 15-minute increments.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
How are we looking over there?
We're looking good. Everything's
Okay.
rolling. Everything's working.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Because we had a lot of technical problems
I
in the last
know.
one. We could barely call that an episode.
I know.
Even though that was such a big one because we were talking about what happened.
Should we give a recap for people who haven't?
Yeah, maybe
tuned
just to reiterate for the people who didn't watch the last one. A couple months ago, has it been a couple months now? Almost a couple months.
It's been a month.
Month and a bit.
A month and
like a half.
Like a month and a
let's
half.
say.
Yeah.
A month and a half ago, this car got broken into, and then we had to, and in that bag that they also took from the car was the laptop we used to record this podcast.
Yes.
And some other things as well. If
you can tune into
if you want the
last
full
one.
details of that, definitely check out the last episode.
Yeah.
I think it's a story worth listening to if you have any interest in what we have to talk about.
Yes.
At all, but you know.
Yeah.
Definitely cut that out. Yeah, but, you know.
Anyway.
So now we're on to we're gonna try to talk about something a bit more not as sad.
We're trying to get back into the groove of the podcast.
Right, exactly.
Introducing some Filipino things.
Yeah. I think that's
to you and to myself as well.
It's part of the reason why we wanted to start this thing in the first place.
Yeah.
And I think this is this topic in particular is one that came up in our original brainstorming for the podcast as well.
Because you were so interested and curious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't understand it, but that makes me even more curious about it. And our topic that we're talking about is...
Say it on 3, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Filipino variety shows. Yes.
Nailed that. We did it.
I didn't know if you were going to say Itbulaga or Filipino Variety Shows.
I didn't know what I was going to say.
So I waited for your first syllable. I'm like, okay, we're going to go with that.
I was waiting for you.
But in particular, we're going to talk about Itbulaga though.
Yes. We can do a whole series on this. We're going to just talk about...
Are there more variety shows than just that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes!
I don't know what I'm watching.
I want to say there are a handful of them that run every day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they do run for a long time.
Yeah, why do they run so long?
I don't know. That's a good question.
If they film those every day, that must be exhausting.
Right?
I can't imagine being one of those hosts, though.
Well, let's talk about what you know about for Filipino variety shows.
Yeah. So as a disclaimer, I do not understand Filipino. I can understand it in terms of its context. If someone is speaking to me like, I don't know, like my mom or something,
right.
I can understand what she's trying to tell me.
Right.
Because she's either pointing to it, or or there's like an English word thrown in there, so I can contextualize it.
So you don't understand what she's saying?
Not necessarily. I just kind of make out what she's saying, but I can't really form sentence structure or like if you give me a sentence written out, I would not be able to translate it.
I think that's how I learned Filipino. My mom actually, I don't know how to speak it.
But you can understand.
I understand it because my mom spoke to me.
Yeah.
In Filipino. Well, my dad too.
Exactly. So from my perspective, it's different because
I
don't understand it. Yeah. I already explained like why I can't speak.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to note that my thoughts on Filipino variety shows are coming from a person who doesn't understand Filipino.
Exactly.
Even being a Filipino who doesn't understand Filipino. So just as a disclaimer, that's where my thoughts are coming from.
And you've never seen a Filipino variety show until
no, I've seen plenty when I was younger.
Oh, okay, so you have seen.
They're always in passing. Like I would never just sit down and watch one in its entirety.
Oh dear God.
It's always out of context, and it's like, well, what's happening here? What is this? What's this segment? Right? Why are we singing? Anyway, like, from my perspective, I was always like, okay, first they're singing, right? And now they're dancing, and now they're playing a game, and then someone's crying, and then now they're giving money.
Yep.
Like,
why are they doing a skit?
It's so like, chaotic. There's so much happening all the time. There's a lot of things
that,
shots of the crowd, people going nuts.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that, but like, we're gonna get into this, but from my perspective, in terms of before we actually try to go somewhat deeper, right? We kind of scratched the surface. I feel like we could go even more deeper if we did more research. But
for sure.
I can understand how there's like so many different segments, but the segments don't seem to correlate. So that's why it seems super confusing.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, first there are performances. I'm like, oh, is this like a singing show? It's like, no, now they're playing a game. Like, hey, is this a game show? Oh, now there's people telling like a sad story, and everyone in the audience is crying, and now they're gonna give out money. And like, is this the show? I don't know.
It's like, what is this? Yes.
Yeah, it's all of it.
Yeah.
But now I know it's all of it. But that's what I knew before. And the places where I would see it the most, so either at a relative's house, they just have it on in the background while the party's going on.
Yes.
Second place, the salon that I get my hair cut, because it's a Filipino salon, and they have it playing on the TV in there, so I can see it there. And at my dentist office, because my dentist is also Filipino.
I didn't know that.
And they'll have TFC or ABS, CBN
on
the TV.
Same thing.
And it'll be playing some sort of variety show. Like, what's happening?
That's great.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So that's what I know. That's like my experience of it. How about yours?
Mine is more extensive.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I actually wouldn't say that. I mean, I definitely know a little bit more than you do, only because my parents used to watch it. Like, they'll watch it, like, maybe now and again, like, maybe once or twice.
Well, I guess because you actually have...
We have TFC.
TFC in your house.
Yeah.
Like, my mom doesn't like Filipino television.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I never grew up with watching it inside my house. But it'll always be somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I still don't know. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't really like the variety shows because they're too long.
I know. They're so long. What's time for that?
I think they only watch like those talent shows, like The Voice or.
Oh, they have The Voice in the Philippines.
Oh yeah.
Like
they have different versions.
Like with the spinning chair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh really?
They have The Voice Philippines, and then they have The Voice Kids Philippines.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I have such a thing with like kids and singing.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know why. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. You know what I mean? But I don't find kids singing super like whoa, you know. Sometimes I kind of find it like a little annoying, to be honest.
Hot take.
I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I like kids because they're funny, but because I think a lot of the times is that I always think about their parents forced them to be there, or they don't really want to be there.
For sure.
Right, and they're just there to make their parents look good, and they're not actually doing it for themselves.
Yep.
And that's why I don't like about it.
Yeah. It's
also,
the whole
their
pride
voices.
Thing. Go ahead.
Finish that sentence. No, it's okay. It's mostly that. It's mostly like, oh, here's my kid. Look how talented my kid is. Right. Look at what he or she can do, or whatever.
Right.
You know. And I get kind of tired of that.
So
sometimes.
what you're saying is, we're not sending our future kids to talent shows.
No. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that?
No, we're not doing that.
I want them to be like in music.
Yes.
For sure. But do they need to showcase their talent? Because I tell them to. Right.
They don't have to.
I don't know about that.
Unless they want to.
If they want to, then that's fine. But I wouldn't force them.
Okay. Yeah. I get it.
Anyway. Anything else you needed to add on, like what you know about it, or where you've seen it and stuff like that? Or?
Well, I've seen it. I've actually seen one run through. One time in my life.
Oh, like
that was when I was in the Philippines.
Right.
When we didn't have to go to church on a Sunday.
Oh, okay. So you had nothing to do on a Sunday.
Nothing to do on a Sunday. Couldn't go anywhere because none of our drivers could take us anywhere. And so, my cousin and I, we sat in front of the TV for 3 hours.
Whoa.
Watching. What was it? I think it was ASAP.
Is that another variety show? Like different
Yes.
one? Okay.
Yes. I think K-pop idols actually have been
Really?
on ASAP.
Okay.
I think, don't quote me on that. But yeah.
Cool.
That's something that I've experienced. It's 3 hours long.
Jeez.
Lots of commercials, maybe
Mhm.
like 5-minute breaks.
Great.
It's not fun.
That's still so long.
That's too long.
Wow.
It's too long. Anyway.
What else lasts like 3 hours and that you can watch in one sitting?
Is there anything that we can compare to in like American or Canadian media?
The only
that's
thing,
similar?
I was gonna say like sports games,
That's
but like they don't run
different.
that long.
That's different.
But in terms of length, I mean,
Okay.
like what would you sit down at the TV to watch for that long?
Sure. Yeah.
Besides like a movie, unless it's playing on TV, but like not something that's like aired every day.
Yeah,
Like who
yeah.
sits down and watches something for 3 hours?
That's
Besides like
true.
a sports game, and they won't even last that long. Like most games are like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But that's because like there are intermissions and there's like
Mm-hmm.
it's one thing you're watching. Like okay, I'm watching the Raptors game.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what I'm getting.
Exactly.
I put on Ibuka. I don't know what I'm getting all
You're
of
getting
this.
all of the above.
Hey, I mean,
They
do give
is that
you
a problem?
if you're into it.
Yeah.
Then it's not
Yeah.
because you get everything you want. You want to cry a little bit. Yeah. You want to dance a little bit. You want to see people going nuts in the barangay. Yeah. That's all you need then. I guess. Right.
Oh my god.
I can understand it being a good show to put on the background though.
I feel like that's mostly what it is. For
Yeah,
like-
because I can't imagine do people actually sit down and watch it in its entirety.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, that's on. Let me just leave that on as I'm doing like my other stuff.
I think that's what it is. I think that's its function.
Gosh, what about the people in the audience though?
They
They're just
gotta
sitting there.
sit there and cheer.
Hey, they're always hyped though, so I mean, shout outs to them. I would want to go.
You would
like,
want to go to a taping.
If I could go to an Ibulaga taping, I would.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
I hope they don't call me up though, cause like, I'm like I can't speak, so I'd be totally lost up there. It'd be funny though. Like it'd be fun. It'd be a funny experience.
Oh my god,
Right?
that would
Yeah.
be great.
I would not want to be called up though.
Okay.
I just want to be hyped up in the audience.
So what if
that's
they call your number?
I'll just
give
give it. I'll
someone
just give it to
else?
someone else.
Oh, okay,
I would
good.
just sneak it. I would just
But
like.
the money and the sponsors. Yeah. What if it's a free phone?
What am I gonna do with a phone in the Philippines though?
Bring it here.
They're just gonna
Open
give me
it.
just a phone.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. If it was a nice one, then that could be okay.
Yeah. I highly doubt it.
I mean, if they give me like cash, maybe we could just go out and eat or something. That would be nice, actually.
See, so you would take a prize.
But how could I win if I don't even understand?
Yeah, you're right.
I
I'll
gotta-
take it.
yeah.
I don't speak.
I
don't
would.
speak
I would
well.
give it to you. You can go up.
I don't speak though.
Yeah, you can understand. You'll figure it out.
I'll give it to a relative who would be with us.
I would just give it to the relative probably.
Yeah.
I would have to go with someone who really wants to go too.
Yeah.
So if we get picked, they would
They
definitely
can
take
have
it.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Okay, that's the plan.
See, in terms of it's weird because the vibe of it seems like more like a game show
It does.
because people get picked, like the audience gets involved in all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like Western game shows are so much more different.
Mm.
Like if I was at Price is Right, that's different. I would definitely go up and do it,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
a different story. But Ibulaga, I don't know. It does look fun though. It looks like a fun time.
Would you do Minute to Win It Philippines?
Yeah, I think I could do that. I think I
I mean,
could.
you've discovered that you're good at those
Okay.
types of games.
There's a game. Okay, we played this a couple Sundays ago at my church. It's a game where there's like a ball and you have to like fan it to one
Mhm.
side and then fan it back.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I think I'm really good at it. Like I had the technique down like immediately.
You're just good at these obscure games.
Yeah, because that's all I did as a kid. I just had to make up obscure games. I didn't have anything. I
Yeah.
had no one to play with, so I'm like, okay. I mean, I was only child.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do
Gang.
if you're really young? Like if you're like 7, 8 years old
Mm.
and it's summer vacation and you have no siblings, what are you gonna do?
You.
I didn't really like live close to like any friends and stuff like that too.
Oh.
So it's not like I could go out. I couldn't go out.
Yeah.
There's no one watching me anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Aw.
So it's kind of like
We should have been friends.
Yeah.
I say that like
You say
every
that
day.
all the time.
I say that every day.
Literally all the time. Oh my
I
gosh.
just had a thought. I don't want to say it.
Oh no, why?
No. Nothing.
Okay. Just tell me
I'll
later.
tell you later.
Tell me later.
Okay. Anyway.
That's kind of, I guess that kind of covers like what our knowledge of it is,
Mhm.
right? Do you want to get into specific segments and stuff like that?
We should get into specific segments.
All right, what do we have first?
Well, before that, let's take a little break.
All right.
And give the PC a rest.
What is our first segment that we're going to be talking about?
Okay. Well, why don't we do the cheers first?
Oh, okay.
That's your favorite
I love
part.
this. Okay. So they have full episodes of Ituga on YouTube.
I didn't know this until we started
Yeah,
researching.
like they upload all of it. It's
Yeah.
insane. Like full, like for free.
They do
It's
live
great.
streams, right?
That's true. They also do
Yeah.
live streams, and people have like the live chat up. It's so funny because I just stumbled across a random minute, and someone put "Good evening, Paul." Just like,
Who are you talking to?
why you gotta be so formal? It's a freaking YouTube live chat, you know? But okay,
Interesting.
I think in most of the things that I've seen, they always go to like a barangay or something,
Yes.
right? Which is like a town. Is that how you can describe it? Like a small district area.
Yeah.
And obviously people are hyped. It's like, oh, there's TV cameras. Like the thing is, everyone in the Philippines want to be in show business. You know?
Oh,
Every Filipino
yeah.
wants to be in the limelight.
Everyone wants to be noticed.
So when I say everyone, I don't mean everyone. I'm just saying.
What?
Stereotypically, a lot of Filipinos like being
Yes.
in the limelight.
Yes.
For sure. Like, oh, there's cameras there. Oh, there's people. Whoa, they're gonna talk to us. Blah blah. And they probably know the show too,
Mhm.
obviously, right? Because they make signs and they do all this, and they're obviously prepared for it.
For
So when it
sure.
comes, you know, they line up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's one specific episode I saw from recently. This is from, if you ever want to check this out, this is from the February 5th.
I'll see if I can put it up.
That would be great.
Yeah.
From the February 5th episode,
Okay.
right? So they're in this random barangay, right? And the hostess lady is like walking around and she's asking for people if they want to give shout outs.
Yes.
Right? So first,
The best.
right? So this is the first part. Okay. So they're just showing clips of the thing, and the barangay, people are just waving. And it's like,
Oh my God.
now she's calling for people for shout outs. Okay? And then this, okay? Okay, Nai, yeah, go ahead. And then she completely blanks out, and watch, she moves on.
Oh my God.
She moves on, and then this lady. Okay, I've memed that reaction for so. I think it's great. Okay, look, this might sound like I'm making fun of her, but I love it. Okay. Shout out to my family, Kalawakan district.
Stop. Stop.
Eunice hates when I do that because it's almost too funny. She can't.
I can't. Stop. It's only because you exaggerate with your head
So,
and your hair flops.
Yeah, my hair
all
flops
over the
around when I do it,
place.
so it looks funnier if I don't have the hat on.
Because you like start gyrating.
It's great. But at least I got so sad because the
The Lola.
the older the Lola she freaked out. She's like, "Yon." Huh? she didn't know what to say. She probably had it all planned out, and she just
They
froze
came
up
back
the
to
camera.
her though, right?
They did eventually come back to her, I think. Ah!
Shouldn't any of these
Oh,
people could pass for my arm?
they finally got it back to her. Yeah, okay.
I swear every
She finally remembered.
I swear every Filipino Lola sounds like that.
Honestly,
Like slightly
Honestly.
high pitched. A little
yeah,
bit on the squeakier end.
yeah.
That is not even Tagalog
I
or
don't even
language.
know what that was, but somehow it's accurate. I don't know why. But I love that segment.
That's
That segment's
great. That's great.
That must make people's day, you know.
We should try to make it out for one if they ever come. I think ASAP comes here. We should go one day.
Whoa, that'd be dope. We gotta bring the setup. Be like, hey, shout
Yo.
out, shout out Half Full Podcast, guys. Go on it.
Wait, can we do that
That'd be
this
so.
year?
That'd be the. Okay, if they do it, we should totally do that.
Okay, we'll make a
Is there a
vlog
name?
of it.
Is there a name for that? Is it just a shout out segment? I guess. I'm
I
not
think
sure.
so. I think so. Has to be a shout out segment from Barangay 17
They
Zone
always put like
3.
the specific numbers of it too, which
Yeah.
is really funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just
one.
so that people know where they live.
That one's great though.
Yeah, that's great.
So I can imagine like that Lola's family watching. It's like, oh my god.
That's
Oh, on TV, wow.
Yeah.
But like the hostess just, okay, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
That would be me though. I would blank out in a second.
That other lady was ready though.
Yeah. Stop.
Alright, do you want to move on to another segment?
Sure.
Alright, what else do we have?
Let's go Barangay Olympics.
Alright. So they also filmed this outside. So this one was really fun. Oh my gosh. This one's great for a number of reasons. We can go right from the beginning.
Do it.
Okay. They have... I also love the Lola on the side just with the sign. That's great, dude. I wonder if she made that herself.
Hey, maybe.
That's pretty impressive. But the way she just, I don't know, she just looks like she's having a ball, you know? Okay. So this is more like they just do kind of like a party game.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, right? This is great. Okay, here are the blue team. The introductions. Watch this.
Yes,
Woo!
yes.
We're coming in and we're here. All right. I just love the whole run up and then you have to go like 5 feet, you know? Always hype.
I love that
the
they
energy.
needed cheers. That was great.
That happens all the time. Wait, like if we went to like church camp,
Yeah,
like, they always like, oh yeah, what's your cheer? Or,
Yeah.
Like, why do we need a cheer every time? Remember when we did that youth thing, and we were split into groups, and then we had to each come up with a cheer for our team.
Yes.
Oh my god, I don't understand. I guess you always need a cheer for your team if
you have to.
If you're doing some sort of like Filipino activity or something.
I did that in elementary school, I think. We had to do that for like activities. It's like, blue team, what's your cheer? I don't remember.
Yeah, blue team. Yeah, I don't know.
1, 2, 3, blue.
That's it. Something basic,
Easy.
right? But it looks like they planned this out.
I
You know,
think
it's
so.
a little bit more elaborate.
Probably.
So we got the blue team over here. Then,
I like these little floaty things
Oh, yeah.
that they're using.
ooh, yellow team. Here we
Yes.
go. All right. And they're obviously going to give us a cheer as well.
Ooh, that. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Our yellow team.
Great. I know exactly, you know, straight to the point. High energy.
Yes.
I know you're the yellow team now. Great.
Love that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what team are you?
Blue.
Oh, okay.
So they have him play this game, right? Where I think the premise is that they have like a... Okay, this is also a thing too. If you see right here, they're gonna have someone demonstrate the game before it starts.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they have someone demonstrate the game.
Oh, yeah!
And it's like this... It's always like these handsome, buff dudes,
The hunks.
right? Like they get these hunky dudes. Look at this guy. He's hunky, right? They have him demonstrate the game.
Right.
The thing is, they always have these hunky dudes around,
Yeah.
and they're always like with the prizes, or they're doing something. You know what I mean? Like if there's like the table full of prizes, you have like 5 guys surrounding it, and they're all like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
why did they do that?
Because, like I said earlier, not in the podcast, but in private,
Oh, yeah.
they objectify women and men.
Gender equality. Here we go.
Yeah.
Philippines are actually ahead of the time.
I think like there are times when actually I feel like they kind of look like the boys from what's that boy band called? Boy Band PH.
Oh my gosh, you're right. They do look like boy band boys.
They do.
Yeah, that's
Just
definite
imagine
vibe.
if you're only listening to this. Imagine a Filipino boy band member, like someone who would look like that, with some muscle on them.
Like they have some muscle,
Yeah.
but they're also like pretty faced.
Yes.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
Like, I was gonna say a K-pop idol, but like they're not the same aesthetic.
No, K-pop idols are definitely
They're
like
more pretty.
they're more pretty and they're on like the thinner side usually when it comes to builds. Like the buffest K-pop dude I know is like Mingyu,
Shout out.
maybe Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson's kind of buff, right?
Jackson's pretty buff.
But a lot of the other guys, they're pretty skinny. And that's not like a knock on them. I'm just like they're just skinny.
That's just
Just how they are. You know?
it's what the media wants them to look like.
Is it actually?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should get into it
Oh
now.
gosh, that's a different topic. I
different
do want to get
topic.
into that.
Yeah.
That seems interesting. So essentially, the game is that they have these. They're putting on like what stockings
Yes.
on their faces, and they have to stretch them out. Okay, look at these poses though. Oh!
Yo, is that me?
Dang! Is that me when the camera's on? Oh.
Me.
You got the little K-pop parts?
Foggy.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dang.
Hello.
Team Yellow's kind of swagging it out right now. So essentially, this is the game.
It's like a Japanese game.
Yeah. You have to go up with stocking and just blow up the balls. That's pretty... It honestly seems pretty fun.
Oh!
But logistically, how would you set this up at like a party or something?
Right?
Like that, right?
I think you would need people to hold on to the rack.
Oh my god. This overlay that you see in the bottom left does not go away the entire time.
No, it stays there.
It really gets in the way, but at least you know exactly where to find these people.
Yep.
And
And
just
when
get completely doxxed.
and when there's no timer on the bottom right, there are just ads
Ads all the time.
all the time.
You know?
In case you wanted to know who our sponsors are.
Right. So this goes on for a while. You kinda get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, when did we finish it?
Oh.
Did they play any other games?
No, this was it. This was
That's
this
the
was
only game they play?
just for this for this segment. Yeah.
Oh.
Because this is just a clip from the segment from a random episode.
I
Yeah.
see.
I mean, that seems fun. I mean, that's the only example that we saw, but I'm guessing they just do like they look
Other
like
types of games.
they look like party games.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, right?
Yeah. That's fun.
I think that one's kind of cool, you know. Right in the
Mhm.
street, the brown guy, and just have like people watching and
Bring
stuff
the
like that.
show to the streets.
The cheers,
The
great.
cheers are great. Yeah.
The intros, the poses, it's all good. It's all good.
It's like a typical Filipino party.
Yeah, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except on television.
So that's pretty much it for Barangay Olympics.
Yeah.
What do we have next?
Let's do one for all.
Great.
We we saw
Just-
lots of things on this.
You mean Juan for
Oh,
all,
sorry.
all for Juan.
Juan for all for Juan.
I haven't heard that one before. You know what I mean? So this one I did not get at the beginning. Or like, not at the beginning,
I
but
don't
like in
think-
sense of like a concept.
Yeah.
It's very strange, this
It's-
one. There's so much happening.
Yeah.
The thing is, I could barely like sit through the whole thing. It's only a 15-minute segment,
15
and I just wanted to
minutes, yeah.
keep skipping through like all the faff and stuff
Mhm.
like that. That's what they don't skip out on. These shows do not skip out on faff.
Nope. They leave
Okay.
the fact.
So this part doesn't really need to be explained, but everyone in the audience has a number,
Yeah.
right? And then they have someone in another room, which they'll eventually bring said person into. Okay. Also, like
Okay.
when the camera
This
comes
killed
in,
me.
Eunice died at this,
This
part.
killed me.
Watch the kid in the background.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you love so much about the kid dancing?
Just the way it's framed. It's like
It almost
we're
seems
supposed
like
to focus on
yeah.
this guy, but the kid's just dancing in the back.
It almost seems like they're trying to do something serious. And
Yeah.
the kid is just like their kid is just in the background, just like messing around. You know, it's pretty great.
And then we hear Blackpink.
Oh,
Yeah. Do.
This is great. I'm definitely a Blink.
And then there's this part.
So essentially, that box it has like all the numbers. So they're categorized. So he'll read out a color first, right? So we know it's one of the yellows, right?
Yes.
And then he just reads out the number. He does it very slow. He goes through each
Oh my
digit.
God, it takes
I'm not gonna sit you
10
through
years
all this.
to choose a winner.
So it's 2, and then this is the worst. 228, and then watch her heart just break in half
Aw.
there, as she knew she wasn't the one who was called.
It's such a sad.
That's so sad. So it's like some lady at the front. It's just random too because she has her bag out. She has her. I didn't even
Wait,
notice that
she
awkward hug.
hugged him.
Oh, that was so weird.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
She just immediately went for
Oh,
it.
it's
Yeah,
awkward.
I don't like that. So they essentially just bring her into this room that the guy was in.
At first we were like, where are they taking her?
Yeah.
Like,
I
the
thought they were
stage
gonna do
is back
something. I
there.
thought they were gonna do something on the stage or something.
So wait, the people in the audience have to watch the screen from that
That's
point
what I'm
on?
guessing.
That's so weird.
They could have just did this on the stage. Why does it have to be in this room?
Because we want to talk in a boardroom, we want to be private.
I guess. So they start asking her like a bunch of questions. I don't know if we don't really have to like show it, but
No.
They ask her if she's like single.
Yeah,
Or-
one
and
of
then-
them hits on her.
Yeah, that was like he makes like a comment.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I remember. It was like, are you single or are you ready to be single or something? like that.
Yeah, I
don't
want to see if I
remember.
can actually find that. 'Cause that was,
Oh my
yeah,
god, wait.
you got this guy popping off.
Okay, so for your reference, that guy is Vic Soto.
Oh, okay.
He is like a comedic legend in the Philippines. Or
Is
like
he?
one of them.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, he's like one of the more popular comedians.
That's what you were saying too. They have like, because Evilga is specific to a specific channel, so they have people like the stars of that channel appear on the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
Anak mo, yung ba mga single mom ready to mingle?
See that?
What,
Did you see that?
What they say?
He said something about like single, like ready to mingle or something like that.
Oh no.
Like,
Yung ba mga single mom ready to mingle?
Ano po nangyari?
Are you single or
Yes.
ready to mingle?
see, the reason why it's really weird though is because this guy's a lot older than her. You know what I mean? So like,
That's good.
look
Oh,
at that.
look at that face.
That fit though.
I forgot his name, but he's also a comedian.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
It makes sense. He has like
All
kind
of these hosts you see there, all the older men,
Yeah.
they're like the Adam Sandler gang
Ah, okay.
of the Philippines.
So like the Adam Sandler, David Spade, Chris, like the grown-ups
You can-
cast
the
of the
grown-ups cast. Yeah,
Great.
let's say that.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Kevin James, Kevin James.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay, I get that. But it gets kind of like a little bit sad because I guess she's talking about like how hard
How hard it is to raise
be...
kids on your own because she's not married.
See, it's sad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Then she starts crying.
okay, they also do something really weird though. Okay, there's two things I want to point out in this segment that I don't understand. They have her reenact, like I guess do a reenactment of, I don't know if she's making up the dialogue or something, or this is like her true feelings that she's actually venting, right? But the same kid who made Eunice crack up, right? She starts going on
God.
like this
Oh my
monologue.
god, I can't. Like
Here we
this,
go.
This made me cringe.
Here we go, right here.
Why did he do this?
Alright. She's just cracking up. Oh my gosh.
That's me.
See, that's weird, right?
Wait.
That's weird.
Why'd they make her do that?
I don't know. They had the kid like play like I guess her kid because she was
kid.
saying like Anak or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. That's so weird.
I
They
like how
probably, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no.
You go.
I just like how the younger hostess was like laughing along with us. Like
Oh
we
my
were like
God.
cringing out.
Yeah.
But all the other adults were just like, why did they have the guy framed there and you just sing
They're
down?
just sitting there.
Well, like you would just get out the shot,
I
you know?
can't.
Okay, the last thing that's super weird. We were skimming through it and then we just saw this so randomly and I was
For
like,
context, we didn't really watch it. We just
I
skimmed through
I
this.
couldn't sit through it.
It's
to be honest
15
with
minutes
you.
long, lots of faff in it.
Yeah, but we did catch like the good moments, I guess. But there's one more moment. I hope
Did
I.
she like start singing or dancing?
Yeah, can you talk about that?
What? Wait, does she?
Yeah,
She starts dancing.
She starts dancing.
Oh my god, she started dancing.
I don't know what for.
And it was, they were probably like, oh, so do you have a talent or anything like that? And she goes, I can dance. You play some music. And she starts like,
Is that true?
twerking and stuff. I don't know.
It was weird.
It was so awkward. It's
It
like,
got really weird.
it's like watching your own tita try to dance.
Yeah, I did not have a good
Trendly.
time. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
I want to say it's near the end.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Somewhere.
find it. I can't find it.
What's happening?
I just want to see the part where she dances because it gets super weird. Oh, it's before the monologue.
Oh, it's before the monologue?
That's where I messed up. So something happens before. See that whole monologue thing that we were talking about?
Oh my god, I don't know if I can watch this. Oh no,
Okay.
I don't know if I can
Tell
watch
me,
this.
we need to know the context of it.
Okay,
Like, why
let's see.
why do they
Let
ask
me-
her
let
to
me see.
dance?
Yeah, they were asking what her talent is.
Ah. Like, yeah, why don't you just get up and show us right now? Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
ready.
know.
Like, I'm on the verge of crying and stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just get up and dance.
I don't know if she said she could dance though.
What did she say?
I don't know if she said anything.
Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter because she's up here and she's ready. She's ready
Oh
to
my
go.
God.
Here
Oh my god.
Watch
You're
this.
making me hold the phone.
Here we go. Ooh. All right.
I love that they cut the music out too for this, so we don't know what kind of music.
That's complete silence.
Imagine. Can you? I hate that. Oh my god. No.
Like
They're asking her to sing.
Like the fact that made it. They made it completely silent for that part. Made
Yeah.
it even worse.
It did.
I could not watch that part.
It
oh my gosh.
was terrible bad. That like I actually could not watch that.
I also like when like Filipina titas are like embarrassed and they're always like, you know, they always have like their, they always have their hand over their mouth and they're like trying to push you away. You know what I
What if
mean?
I'm gonna become that?
You think?
What if I become that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess I'll try not to embarrass you
I'm
in public.
glad we
I guess.
know your thoughts.
There we go. Let's take a little break.
Yes.
Before we go on to the next segment.
Okay.
All right, and for our last segment that we're going to talk about in this episode, give it away. Take it away. Why did I say give it? Give it away. Give it away. Give it away. You know the song?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. I mean, take it away.
Take it away, Tiffany.
Shout out to J King Hughes if you ever watched this. We love you guys.
Yes. Bawal.
Mm-hmm.
Judgmental.
I wanted you to say that because I didn't want to pronounce it
Oh.
correctly.
Okay.
Is it Bow Wow?
Yeah.
Okay. thank
Bawal.
God.
Bawal.
'Cause
Judgmental.
it's like bawang, but I
Yeah.
want to say
Bawang.
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 Yo, I love boy bawang. You know? I actually do though. It's
Yeah, I
actually
know
really
you
good.
do. You like
I've
your
mentioned
corn
it
nuts.
before, but I do love it. Sponsor me. Boy
Honestly,
bawang.
sponsor.
I would be an ambassador for Boy Bawang if they
Would
asked
you
me.
appear in their commercials? if they
Heck
asked?
yeah! Are you kidding me?
Boy Bawang for life.
That'd be so.
I say it like you know. Oh no. I said boy bawang.
I messed you up.
Oh,
imagine
no.
imagine they get me for an audition and I have to say the line and they hear me say it and they're like, get out.
Boy bawang.
Boy Bawang.
Out.
Leave. That would suck.
Sorry, sir. Can't pronounce our name properly. Can't.
I'm light skinned though, so
Do
they would hire me.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
That's how the Philippines
No dark
works.
skins is me allowed.
No, you're not even that dark.
I'm a dark one.
We should talk about that.
We should.
Like the whole like what would you call that?
What?
Like the idea that like light skinned people in a particular country have it easier than people who are darker skinned. Because not exactly racism because
The same thing anywhere.
maybe it's like specific. No, I'm saying like it's specific towards a country, like that a country feels that way.
It's in every country.
We should talk about that.
We
'cause That's
should.
definitely a problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Bawal judgmental. From what we gathered, I guess they get like a person to
A celebrity.
celebrity to like, and there's like a bunch of people up front, and they ask them a question, or they ask the person a question, and he has to choose like 4 out of the 7 people that match the question,
Yes.
right? So in this one's a very interesting one. Before we even get to like what the topic was for this segment, right? Because he's a celebrity, I guess he's like a famous singer or something. They
Yeah.
have him like open up with a song.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This is.
Oh my god, we're gonna find out if he can actually sing it.
Gosh, here we go.
Yeah, sure.
Eat Bulgar rocks, man. It really does.
Zoran Legaspi.
All right, here we go.
Movie actor.
Watch.
He's not a singer.
He's just probably like a decent singer, to be honest. Like every Filipino. The song's not important. This is the thing is I'm only putting it out for this specifically.
This
he goes
moment
into
right
the
here.
audience, right? I hope it. I don't know if it's a random lady or not. Watch. Turns around. Watch. How is that lady's first instinct to do that? She dropped the loaf for him.
She dropped it.
She dropped it. Diane dropped that.
Ooh.
That guy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, she really did.
Shout out to Diane.
Shout out to Twice.
They'll never watch this.
Hey, you never know. They will never
They'll
watch.
never watch this. They're not
will.
even gonna understand what we're saying right
Exactly.
now. So we'll move on. So this is the celebrity that they picked for this this edition of Bawal Judgmental.
That's so great.
So they have. I'm just gonna pull up like the overhead image of all of them.
Oh,
I got an F. Okay.
Got an F.
I'm just gonna read that. They have 7 couples lined up on the stage, and they had I guess the idea of it, not to like try to fat shame or like to put anyone down.
Yeah.
But they had like if you can tell by the segment, right? They have like dude,
A curvy lady.
right, curvy lady, and a guy.
Dude.
Also, don't be tripped out. The ladies aren't actually this tall. They're
That's what we
standing on
thought.
platforms.
We thought
I
that.
thought they were super tall. I'm like, they're making these guys look like shorties.
Oh my god, wait. Did you hear this?
Sinusure lang namin kasi.
Did you hear how loud the sound effect was
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Pauline. I'm 30 years old from Nabotas.
compared to the actual audio?
This is the problem. They don't mix the show well. The voices low, music's here, sound effects
Up there.
through the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That's crazy.
So they go through each of these couples and they have like they do like a little introduction or whatever.
Yes.
But I'll just show you one of them because I think it's really great. But yeah,
The first one, right?
is it the first
The
one?
first couple. Yeah.
Here we go.
Pretty sure.
They each give like the guys give like a really weird one-liner
Yeah.
for some reason. This guy had the best one, but you know. I must have missed it. Here we go.
Labricats, I'm Sunny, 31, taga QC. Love does not... Yan na yung kasabihan. Love does not. Love does not. Love does
Oh god, he forgot.
Come on, you got it.
Love does not... Love does not dominate, it cultivates.
Did he have to dab?
It's cultivate poop. yes, yes. I'm glad that he remembered though. Like when you saw the spark in his eyes.
Oh,
when he
yeah.
remembered, he's like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted
Yeah,
to say.
yeah, yeah.
So they go through. You don't have to watch this all. They go through each couple and they all give like a really cheesy one-liner about love or something. Okay. The idea is that moving on, it has to do with the couples, obviously, right?
At one point, the hosts could not understand one guy, and they had to keep asking him what he was saying.
Oh, it's
And he kept
best.
saying the same thing over and over
That's the
again.
worst part.
It was so annoying.
Why don't you mic the people who are on stage?
Exactly.
I don't get it. I should be a production manager.
You should.
Actually, I shouldn't. I don't.
You should be
nothing about
hired. Actually, no.
it. That's okay.
No. Imagine doing that every day, though. 3 hours.
I mean, probably pays pretty well.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so they're this segment is like divided into 3 rounds. So each round is like a question. So the first time, based on the question. So what's the question here? Can you translate the question?
Yes.
Or
So it says, sino-sino sa kanila ang totoong mag-jowa, which
Joa.
Jowa means like a couple.
Okay.
So this says, who amongst these guys are the real couple?
Right.
I am so proud of myself for knowing
That's-
how to read.
That was really good. So essentially, who out of these pairs are couples?
Yes.
Are actually couples,
Yeah.
right? So it's A to G, and he has to pick 4 out of the 7. So in the first round, he picks 4 out of the 7. The next round, there'll be like a separate question. He picks 3.
Yes.
Then the next round, he'll pick 2.
Yes.
For the purpose of this, we'll just show you the first round.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same thing, except he has less choices throughout the end of it.
Yes.
I think the point is to like raise money for something. Like the more he gets right, the more money they
You would
give towards
assume
something.
so, right? Because they're celebrities.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna keep the money. I'm pretty sure he's fine.
Yeah.
But I think that's because it even says like in some descriptions that we've seen about the show, the point of the show is to like help the less fortunate and stuff like that, which I think
Which is
it's
great,
awesome.
yeah.
right. I think that's a really good
Yeah.
premise. So now he goes through his choices. This also takes way too long.
Oh my God,
It should
I know.
not take this long to pick 4.
Yeah.
You can give like a reason and stuff like that, but they go through too much stuff
They
to
do.
just get to the answers. Just
But
tell us.
look how long. They even take like
Jose, Wally, Jowa.
a good 30 seconds
Yung
on his face.
pampagulo.
So eventually he picks his
Jowa
choices.
kaya si Sunny and Dos na physical
Enhance.
man natin.
Can I put the link to this video if y'all want to follow along with the guy?
Yeah. So you can see that So he's picking who he thinks.
First of all, itong letter
So that's when I
A
guess he
na
has the
pinili ko
audience.
kasi yung
Yeah.
paano sumagot si
You don't know
very
anything.
playful. So, hindi.
I know I've seen this guy on TV or something.
Yeah, he's probably really good. So he picks his 4, and then they each have an envelope, and the envelope is like the answer to the question. So they'll each reveal if he's right or wrong
Yes.
within the envelope. This also takes way too long.
It does.
Just get to it.
It.
I mean, maybe that's what pulls you in. It's like, I'm on the edge of my seat. I need to know.
I know.
Right? You get like kind of
But
invested,
you
I
would
guess.
think like after all this, you would lose interest
I'd be
right
out.
away, right?
Yung letter
Okay.
E.
So I guess they'll go and reveal
Okay, first of all,
whether
itong
he's
letter
right.
A na
Okay,
pinili
so
ko
this is
kasi
the 4,
paano sumagot
right, that he
si
chooses.
Doris. Very playful.
Do you see how long this takes? He
Your
like talk.
phone's gonna be so tired.
It's totally fine. You will be
Oh
watching this
right,
on a laptop.
who are these people?
Yeah,
Like he has his own
like
little
a pen.
posse.
Yeah, he's like a panel on the side that he refers to. We don't know who any of these people are.
Also, we skipped through the beginning, so we don't really know what happened.
I'm
But
sorry
it's
that
probably
We don't get
probably
the full
that.
context of
Yeah.
it, but I can't go this long without like watching it. You know.
It's just too much. Like
Like
They
look
need to
how long.
cut.
Look, just go to the answer already.
Yeah.
You have them standing
look
up.
at all this fat. Like they're just talking and
Let
talking
me
and talking
just
and
see where they're at. Okay.
Sound effects.
So finally.
Yeah.
So okay, so this is so
Kayo
you
ba't
pick this.
dalawa ay
this guy.
tunay na
Yeah.
magjowa?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're gonna see, are they a couple? Yes or no? They open their envelope and whoa, he got one right. Now watch this. What did all of that because he got one
He
right.
got one right.
I'm not gonna show you any more. You know why? Because he got the rest wrong. He got nothing right after that. Even in the other rounds, he got nothing.
Yeah.
That was
It's just so unfortunate.
because I was surprised. I'm like, oh, did they celebrate that much for him getting
Right.
one correct?
And so
They didn't
Ryan went through the entire video just to see if he got another thing right.
because that was the first one in that
That
first
was-
round. So
yeah.
he picked one couple correctly.
Yeah.
Right. There were still 3 more to be revealed. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Next
Yeah.
question, wrong on everything.
Yeah.
And then the next question, wrong.
Wrong. So we couldn't see if there was another celebration like
Because
that.
I wanted to see
afterwards.
if they would do that
For
every
every-
time.
yeah.
So maybe I had to watch like a different episode
Maybe we
of
have to
Wild
keep watching
Judgmental,
it.
but
You know, we gotta tune in now.
I'm kind of invested. Though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You
I
know? I didn't
know.
think I would enjoy it this much, but I had a really good time trying to find these clips and stuff like that.
Is it an ironic enjoyment?
It is.
or
It is somewhat
genuine?
ironic, right? But
Okay.
I can relate to it because I understand the culture. You know,
Yeah.
I am a part of it.
Yeah.
Right. Even though I'm not a Filipino, like I'm a
Yeah.
Filipino Canadian,
Yeah.
but like I do get where this comes from. And
Yeah.
I think if them trying to, even when they go to the barangays and stuff like that, I bet that like brightens up like a lot of
Of
people's
course.
days.
Yeah.
Right, and it gives them something to look forward to and like something cool, and they do give
Mhm.
back to those communities. I'm guessing because their idea is to help the less unfortunate.
Mhm.
I mean, the less fortunate, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's really cool. You know,
Exactly.
I just wish I could understand though. I'd be watching this like every day if I could understand.
You need me as your translator every time
I
we
can't.
watch.
I mean, I can't just have. Oh, what did he say? Okay, what did he say now? You know, that'd be so annoying, right? I was sad because I can't find any links to like captioned episodes, like English
Hey,
subtitles.
maybe now this will. Hey,
If
GMA
someone
sees
knows
this,
subtitle
yo,
your shows,
yeah,
and I will watch them.
it will
for
be
sure.
so hard for them though, because
Yeah,
these are like how many hours long every day.
that's
and
so true. That's
if
why
someone has to sub this every day.
pay
it's
that man
So
or
hard.
woman or whoever.
I'll do it. No, I won't.
Pay them.
I'm lying. I will not do that.
Hire someone
that is
just to-
so much work.
But if
So
they're like
much
really good though, like they could just do it like on the spot. Yeah, he's saying that. Blah blah. Even if it's a rough translation, I would be totally fine. It doesn't have to be like perfect,
Okay.
like grammar or whatever. Like just give me the context of what's happening, what they're talking
Bullet
about,
points.
and it's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
it could be just really straightforward.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. That's all we had.
I wanted to get to one more thing in
Okay.
that one.
Yeah.
Remember, we were like, what is going on for one couple? Because they started dancing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna pull it up. Just cut this part up.
Cut this, me. Future me, cut this. God, they have to interview
They
them
talk
every
for too
time.
long. This is the problem.
This is why it takes 10 years. Oh my god, are they like exchanging vows or something?
All right, here we go. Watch this.
And we're doing TikTok dance.
Woo!
Add our talent.
All right. The thing is, the guy's kind
The
of going
guy
off.
is taking it so serious.
He's going in. Dang, that was sick.
Dear God.
All right.
TikTok is another.
Is TikTok big in the Philippines?
Yes, actually.
Is it?
Every time I'm on TikTok, I see a Filipino-related
Amazing.
thing.
Do the Eat Bulaga people have their own TikTok?
Maybe.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
I'm not on TikTok. That's a topic for another time.
It is.
TikTok, but
It really is.
yeah. But
Oh, dear.
what did you think about us going through all of these
It was a fun time.
fun times?
Fun time. I haven't watched a Filipino Variety Show in a while, so that was a treat.
Yeah, for sure. There's other segments too that we wanted to talk about. Like they always even going back to like the kids talent show thing. They have
Yeah.
like that as well.
Yeah.
You saw some impressive things, but
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like that could be a whole segment.
Well, we should go through the beginning of that,
Mm.
where they like audition,
Oh, and they go.
and then
Is it actually like that? Like, they have
Maybe.
like the
I'm
finalists
assuming.
and stuff like that.
yeah,
Wow. I wonder how long that runs for, but great.
every day they do that. What is happening?
Oh
Anyways,
man. I'm just exhausted talking about this for like less than an hour. But you know.
probably more than enough.
Yeah. But I guess that wraps it up.
Yes.
Awesome. So if you listen to this, thank you so much. Share it if you can. Talk to people about it.
Mhm.
Maybe give us some ideas of what you guys would want to hear from us. Just a disclaimer too, like if you're watching this and we didn't make this into the intent of like making fun of what they do
No.
or the people on the show. This is just like our perspective on it from
Yeah.
Filipino Canadians.
Mhm.
So once again, this has been the Half Full podcast.
Mhm.
There are 6 episodes. We didn't think we would even do this, so the fact that
Yeah.
we've recorded 6 episodes is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching.
Thanks, peeps. I said peeps. I'm so sorry. Okay, bye.